So start of the third term, Thomson 10-10-70, bell post till 2-4-16. Baden gets it down towards Wall, but Fantella the other way, got it on. Page in the middle, throw, said the umpire. Thomson with the free kick. McLeish is going to take it. In the middle of the ground for the Tommy Tigers.
You're right.
He's coming from the bloke that took half the table.
So McLeish now goes towards Davis, comes out, goes up early, can't take the mark. Barton's handball towards Fantella across half back. He's handball to Lima. His handball out the back to Addy, put him under pressure. Freeman comes at him, gets the handball away to Urquhart. And now he goes with the right foot kick around the corner. It's okay. Page at defensive 50, goes out wide. Mark taken by Welv, goes inboard with the kick. And Barlow takes the mark. Still on centre wing. A long kick towards half forward. Mark gets a push. The umpire says play
Come on up.
Over the back, Maguire. Hardly sighted today. Not required, really. Deep in defence for Thomson, and it's out of bounds for a throw in. And to right half forward for Bell Post Hill, northern end of the ground.
He'll save his best for next week now, Maguire, I think.
He might have to. Boundary throw in. Going to favour Baden, gets it down. Handball comes past Wall. He misses it. Ball spills free. Over the shoulder, said the umpire. So free kick going to go to Adrian Fantella. 60 out from goal. He measures the kick towards Page. He takes the mark. Still 50 out. Gives it away by hand to Lima. Off a couple of steps. Long kick towards the goal square. Baden gets back there. Off hands. Back of the pack. Maguire happy to see it through. And it is through for one behind. They go to 2-5-17 Bell Post Hill. Thomson 10-10-70. And we have played 2 minutes in the third term.
Ball picked up and it's kicked out. Stacey runs free. Handballs back to Walderding. He's not too sure he wants to go. He's looking for an option, so he goes back 25. Has a player back there. McLeish it is. Goes short. Kick was okay. Wall was taking a mark. Just defensive side of centre wing. For the Thomson side, now looks towards the half-forward line. Matheson's the man they go towards. Sulik's in front. Bark not taken. Picked up. Davis goes round the body into the forward line. Kittle and Urquhart, they both run for the ball and towards the pocket. The ball goes over the boundary line and is going to be thrown back in. So beside the behind post. Umpire now arrives. Davis doing the ruck work. Addy's also there in front of the contest. Ball ends up in the hands of Freeman. Gets close to the line, puts the ball back towards the top of the square. Oh, Matheson nearly line his back. They nearly took the mark. Picked up there, Lima. Able to get away. Goes to the pocket. Has McNamara. Gets back inside. Handball, Sulik. Sulik straight up the middle of the ground. Looks, goes towards Merrick. Got a hand in there. Didn't take the mark. Followed up. Got the handball out to Page. Page goes to James. James is off and running. He's got Spokes trying to chase him down. He's got a player over the top. He goes in that direction now. Rabbis just needs to trap it. Did it nicely. Took a bounce. Looked up. Went to the pocket. Ettridge there by himself. And he will steady things down and go back and shoot for goal. So that was a bit Bell Post Hill like. Players down the ground in space. And he will go back now. Jaden Ettridge. Unusual for him not to have troubled the scoreboard before half time. But his first shot at goal. And a much needed one for the Bell Post Hill side is required. Ball is going to drift across the face and through for a minor score. So 2-6 Bell Post Hill. And Thomson are on 10-10 as we tick over 4 minutes in this third quarter.
Hodgson plays on quickly, kicks it out to Wiseman. He goes from half back towards centre wing, but he's turned it over and McNamara takes the mark.
I'm guarding this from gravity.
Now he goes over the top towards Welv, who made up a bit of ground. So he takes the mark at right half forward. Is him? Oh my God! Gee whiz! Grubby, settle.
Someone's gone from bottom of the ladder
so
to
now,
the top.
So they haven't won a game all year, but they've won that stakes. Yates takes the mark inside now. He just chips the ball short to Barton. Oh, slow kick though. Slow play. Thomson, can they turn it over? Barton does pretty well against 3 or 4. He holds it up as he hatched it. The umpire says no, play on. The ball's still in dispute across half forward for Bell Post Hill. And nobody can really take it away. Thomson have got numbers at the back if they can get out. Spokes tried to get a handball away. Egan in the end got a clearing kick towards centre wing. Stacey to run onto it. He can run free if it sits for him. It does. And he comes now through half forward. Right foot kick was terrible towards Freeman. Might be okay. Coming out Gray. Left it behind Freeman. Gray next to him. Kept his feet. Gray saw it over the line. And it will be a boundary throw in about 35 around from the Thomson goal.
All I can say, are the Devils any good?
So I'll throw in. Left forward pocket for Thomson. Addy's going to do the ruck work against Davis. Throws it in. Addy, big thump down. Only as far as Stacey, though. Gets around a couple. Left foot kick was smothered, though. Well played by Bell Post Hill. Spokes, handball. Across half forward, Freeman. Across the 50. A bounce. High kick towards Matheson. Coming at it, Wall.
Oh, get out of his way.
I was going to say Wall got in his way. Close to the boundary line and over in the end. And good result for Bell Post Hill under pressure there. Right forward pocket for Thomson now. They lead 10-10-70. Bell Post Hill 2-6-18. 6 played, third term.
Matty Wall could see where he was. He couldn't see where Matty was. Matty, keep out the way. Matheson marks that in goals.
Ball thrown back in. Whoops. Sorry. Ball thrown back in. And gone back over the boundary line. We're thrown back in again.
Whoops. I like that. Whoops. That's funny.
One of the cleverest things you've said all year.
So Ruckman going again. This time Addy taps the ball back to the goal square. Probably a dangerous position for it to be, but it will be run through for a minor score to the Thomson side. They're now 10 goals, 11. And Bell Post still on 2-6. So back with Lima, full back position. Just going to go to himself and plays on now. Goes out wide, well, far side of the ground, takes the mark. Still inside their defensive 50. Towards, straight down the line he goes. James went through his hands, so it gets to Sulix. He picks the ball up, got the handball away. Holwell had it, and the ball was taken off him by Yates, went outside, and it's with Page. He goes around the boundary line, coming up. Mark is taken out there, Jimmy Barton. So Barton now looking to move things along a little bit further. Gets around a player on the mark and goes long into the half-forward line. Ettridge up in front. Good pair of hands. Takes the mark. Needs to get more involved in this game. So Ettridge now looking at his options. He goes long into the forward line. Marr is the target. He had 1-2 grabs at it. Couldn't take the mark. Picked up again. Tries to work forward. I think that was Barton once again. Umpire says there's dropping the ball. Free kick goes to Wiseman.
He is trying to work himself into the game, Edges, but he has to come up the ground, Smitty.
Yep, so Wiseman now goes long back towards centre wing. Jacket taps the ball over the top to Holwell. Tries to get boot to ball, couldn't do so. It runs free though, picked up there. Ettridge once again picks it up and goes back into the half-forward line. Better kick, and Mark comes up and takes the mark. So Mark takes the mark outside their forward 50, looks towards the full forward position, goes to the pocket. McNamara is down there and he comes up and takes the mark. Got Barlow standing by himself and also Baseley back in the goal square, but McNamara now steadies himself down. Pretty difficult kick, you would think, from out there this afternoon. Comes in, kicks at goal. Will go across the face and through for a minor score. So Bell Post Hill now to 2-7. Thomson on 10-11, and we have gone almost 10 minutes in this third quarter.
So Hodgson with the footy at fullback into the pocket. Short kick, McLeish takes it. Marr stands the mark, plays on now. Baden gives him a lead, goes in that direction. Going to have a couple against him. Holes finds one. Baden should have probably taken the mark against the smaller, but couldn't. Now Lima wrapped up by Banfield. The umpire says ball spills free. It's okay. Goes back towards Holes find. Gardner against him. Now the ball comes to Wiseman. Wrapped up Hodgson. He loses the football and the tackle as well. Banfield's pushed off it, and then the umpire will come in and ball it up in between half forward and centre wing. Oh, he has demolished that, hasn't he? Look at him. Yeah, you have demolished that plate.
I was going to see if I can get a bit from the other plate.
That's not happening. Wall comes through. Podner wrapped up, dropped the footy in the tackle. Umpire said punts. Thomson play on. Wall. Oh, he played on too. In trouble, but got it away to Banfield. Off a step towards Davis. Addy against him. Punched away. Solly at the front. Addy sees it over the boundary line defensively through a throw in. Right in front of our commentary position here. Between wing and half forward, just on the attack side for Thomson. Boundary throw in Merrick and Baden.
Just don't give away a silly free kick, son. Let it go.
Baden. Merrick gets it down. Urquhart got the clearing kick. Wiseman from behind. Tapped it away. Close to the boundary line. And sees it over for a throw in. This time just the attacking side of centre wing for Bellpost Hill. They're 2-7-19. Trail Thomson 10-11-71. 10 played. Third term.
Ball just about to be thrown back in by the umpire. Merrick to the front of the contest. Podner tries to tap it back to him. He did so nicely. Muir outside to Holzfeen. Looks up, goes into the forward line again. Ettridge. Oh, I'll tell you what, I reckon he might have grabbed that, but must have hit the ground. McNamara's down with him there. I don't know whether the release on that ball was good either, but it's allowed to keep playing now. Yates has taken hold, I reckon, in a tackle, and the umpire is circling.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you what, he's going to punch someone here. And he's going to push Reese Holwell there. I'm not too sure he had much opportunity there. Yates one side, McNamara the other.
Well, it's a case really if he dragged it in or not.
Yeah.
It's too hard for me to see over the brim of an egg.
Now they get the ball to Timmy Barton.
Yeah, how did that go? Oh, come on. That's Timmy one leg.
Yep, he can kick the distance. The other two mightn't have got there. So Barton now will kick from about, I reckon, right on 50. Reese Holwell stands. He loads up from 55. Goes long to the goal square, and it is pushed through for a minor score. So Bellpost Hill now to 2-8, and they trail the Thomson side on 10-11, and we have gone almost 12 minutes in this third quarter.
So Hodgson again from fullback. Oh, jeez. Are you right? Kicks it to the outer side, half-back flank. Oh, my God. Comer coming up. Ball over the back. Comes to Barton. Kick over the top. Back towards half forward. Muir takes the mark. Pretty congested between him and the goal square. He's going to drive it as long as he can towards Ettridge. Amadi comes in and takes the mark. Third in line. Came a long way up from full-back. And we'll have a set shot for goal from 30 out, 45-degree angle. So the skipper with a set shot comes in and has missed and through for one behind. So they go to 2-9-21, Bellpost Hill. Trail Thomson 10-11-71, 13 played, third term.
9-2.
Oh, jeez.
9-2 would have been game one. And then the ball kicked in. Hodgson straight down the middle of the ground. He goes out the back.
Yeah.
Mark taken by Wiseman. So he's got the mark, I reckon, right on the line at the centre square. Went one way. He's got the handball away. Jacker now from into the cricket pitch. Goes out wide. Great kick. Mark taken out there. Spokes. Spins. Looks to the forward line. Matheson, one-on-one. He kept going to ground again. Picked up there. Freeman got boot the ball. Went towards Stacey. He has taken the mark. Umpire said didn't travel the required distance. And it will be pushed through for a... No, it won't be. It's going to be held up. Right on the goal line. Umpire just saying he's going to come out this way. Ball is tapped out. Solly puts boot the ball and through for a minor score. Easton Solly's first score of the afternoon. But Thomson now to 10 goals 12. 2-9 Bellpost Hill. And we'll have Shane Lima doing the kicking in duties again from that fullback position. So he goes to the far side of the ground. Outside 50, Barton is up and the mark is not taken. Ball goes over the boundary. Throw in to take place outside their forward 50. Baden and Merrick down there doing the ruck work. Merrick taps the ball down, picked up Muir, handballs outside the Podner towards centre wing, Barlow in front, Mark not taken, McNamara front and square to the contest, picks it up and goes into their half-forward line. Will it be wide? It will stay just inside the field of play. Yes, it will. So a throw-in to take place.
I better leave that one and watch my diabetes.
15 minutes.
So ball back in the contest, picked up there, Gardner on the outside of the right boot, brings the ball back towards Freeman. Freeman picks it up on centre wing, handball goes back. He gets the 1-2, he's going to look for the third, but he decides to go back on his right foot, look towards centre half forward, goes long, ball, Lima going back. Needs a good favourable bounce. Holder was right in his tail. Picked up Sulik. Took a little bit of time. Kicked across. The face of goal was okay. And at centre half back, the mark is taken there by Baseley. Comes outside. Addy. He's got the ball. Has Rabbis on centre wing. That kick wasn't real flash. He's going to be okay, though. He's going to be able to pick the ball up. Handball over the top. Or goes back inside now. He gives the handball away. Goes towards McNamara. Can give it back over the top. Goes back to Rabbis. Fed it further afield to Baseley. They mucked around a little bit. Went back to Rabbis. Will he go back further? No, he won't. He puts boot to ball. Goes towards Merrick. Got a hand in there. Picked up Page coming through the contest. Outside to Muir. He's looking to get the ball to boot. Couldn't do so. Umpire probably should have been dropping the ball. Baden picks it up. Gets rid of it. Goes to Page. Outside to Rabbis. Rabbis over the top. Holds fine. He dives and doesn't take the mark. Doesn't get a free kick either. Ball goes back. Baseley and McNamara both left it for each other. Now it's with Baseley. Tries to get away from Wiseman. Under a bit of pressure. Pulled off the ball. Umpire said that as dropping the ball. Free kick goes to Wiseman. So Wiseman now from the half-back line for the Thomson side. Delivers straight down towards centre wing. In front, Rabbis. Ball gets out the back. Picked up Spokes, tried to run away. Addy had him, ball comes out. This time it's dropping the ball once again. Free kick goes to Cam Addy. Just forward of centre wing. So again, not much movement up forward. Goes out wide. Kick was poor, kicked straight back to Wiseman. So Thomson now, a chance to change things around, goes back inside. Gardner went through his hands. We've got plenty of time. Goes into the middle of the ground. Goes towards Holwell. Good spoil from behind. Jacker over around the ball. Again, the first one there is Matheson. He picks it up. And drops the ball. So the pressure is building. They asked to play on. The umpire says no. It's going to come back. Free kick going to Belpost Hill. And Timmy Barton will be the recipient. So Barton now with the ball. He goes outside. Has Lima. Down the line he goes. Page up in front. Gardner spoil. Ball goes over the boundary line, so there's going to be a throw in. 18-minute mark of this third quarter. It is 10-12 to the Thomson side. Belpost Hill are 2-9.
So boundary throw in. Barton and Baden will meet for the ruck contest. Barton with a big thump down towards the half-forward flank. Might be okay for Rabbis, who can run past Jacker. Right forward pocket, goes towards goal, into the square, and mark taken by Marr. And we'll have a set shot for goal from a couple of metres out. 18 and a half played third term. Marr will, from a 45-degree angle, only 4 or 5 metres out, have a set shot.
Only kicked the 4 senior goals in his 9 games this year.
Comes in. Kick 5 now. And puts that through. So third for Belpost Hill. They go to 3-9-27. They trail Thomson 10-12-72. And that is on the Grandi Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes. Oh, I think it's 19 minutes played.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Well, I said it was the Whitley medal curse. We saw Sean Lewis in 08. Panthers made the grand final, couldn't get there. Shane Tobin, 2013. Again, North Geelong pulled their pants down that day. And would you believe it, for the first time in 11 years, doesn't look like Belpost Hill will be in the grand final. So 6 of their current lineup were in primary school last time they missed out on the grand final. Matt James.
How do you know that stat?
Under 13 player for Bell Park at the time. Western Heights Year 7 student.
So the ball back in the middle. Holwell still working hard, but again the umpire comes in and he will take possession of the ball right in the middle of the ground. So Barton will go at it once again with Baden. Ruckman go at it. Barton gets the ball down. Baden just a little chip towards centre wing. Good spoil, goes back inside. Gardner boot the ball, goes inside. Mark takes it in there by Freeman. Still inside the centre square.
You can't play on there, mate. To Mark.
Freeman with the ball. Just looking at some options further afield. So umpire now calling to play on. Sells a little bit of candy and gets a few more metres. Goes in towards Kittle. Good trap there by Urquhart. Tapped it further afield. Went out towards the half-back line. Rabbis is there. Dives on top of it. Kittle arrives. Picked up Gardner. Looking to get the handball away. Did so. Solly fed the ball back. Went to Kittle. Kittle on the boundary line. He's tackled. Stayed on his feet. Was nice. Went back inside though. The kick wasn't so good. Holzfiend comes across. Takes possession of the ball. Looks the ball back outside 50. Mark is taken there. Urquhart. Umpire says play on. It's either touched or it didn't travel the required distance. Not sure which, but
I don't think it travelled the required distance.
And it's going to be a ball up anyway. So the umpire comes in and takes the ball.
Well, we've just been handed a note. No Costello, no Bellpost Hill. Ha ha, go Belmont. Wow.
Yes, well, ball now picked up
take a
there,
photo
kicked
of
in by Banfield, goes back into side forward 50. Gardner was not quite able to trap it, does so now. Handball's back inside, favoured Addy, took possession of the ball, quick hands to Barton. Barton fed it further afield towards Yates, coming the other way was Baseley. He picked it up, put it down. Freeman runs onto it, gets through the contest. Now there's a push, says the umpire.
Yeah, off the ball.
And it's going to go back to Caleb Baseley. So Baseley with the ball now, comes across the ground. McNamara is the target. He has the ball.
Oh, that's 50.
Went towards Sulich.
That's 50. He's run in the protected area.
So free kick will go 50 metres further down the ground. So from one end of the centre square to the other, Matheson now stands the mark. McNamara puts the ball into the forward line, went out wide looking for Ettridge. And the ball runs through the pair. Maguire tried to get it back in, but it's gone over the boundary line now. We'll have a throw in a couple of metres round from the behind post.
Oh, jeez.
Have a selection there, Jace. It's quite a good array there.
Right, isn't it?
Yes, very nice indeed.
Very nice indeed.
Very nice indeed. The ball thrown back in, top of the square. Barton just taps it to the front of his feet, picked up. Ettridge put his head down. Ball comes out. Thomson, they get the ball outside 50 again. Matheson going one way, Sulich the other. Sulich picks it up. Good tackle, Matheson. Ball comes out in the tackle. He picks it up again, Sulich. Goes back towards the forward line, and Barton comes up, I think, and takes the mark.
Yep.
So Barton will go back and shoot for goal. If they kick the last three of the quarter, grab their chance.
No.
So Barton now. This time a little bit closer to goal than his last attempt. Comes in now. Will kick from about 45. Loads up. Nice off the boot. Good distance and also good accuracy. He has got his first goal of the afternoon now and the fourth for the Bellpost Still side. They're 4-9. Thomson are 10 goals, 12. 23 minutes gone. Third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
Geez, that was a beautiful kick. From a player playing with a side that hasn't had the best of luck and hasn't played very well, that was a beautiful kick. And I'll answer that question in a little bit more detail. If Thomson decide to cruise home and think we've got it, look out. Don't do that. Kick a couple early, then cruise. But don't cruise straight away. Because we are talking about the best side, the best club in the last 10 years that probably I've ever seen. So
Barlow and Addy just changing positions.
Back to the middle. Barton got it down in the middle. Now Gardner runs across with Hodgson. Gardner gets it out to Hodgson. Gets around on the left. Goes to Wall. He goes to half forward. Now Freeman in front of Gray. Tracks it towards the boundary line. Gray, I think, wants the safety of the boundary line and gets it. Good defensive play by Dan Gray.
I think probably the reason you just say nup is because they're just not playing well enough to do that. If they can get the next three now and go in 3 goals down, I suppose you're trying to look for a way, but it doesn't look like it to me.
So boundary throw in. 50 around from the Thomson goal. Size. Barton got it down. Roved at the side of the pack by Solly. They go into the pocket. Davis. Barlow against him. And they see it over the boundary line for a throw in. About 20 around from Thompson's goal.
Well, someone's bored. I think that's Alan Moore, was it?
He's bored. Boundary throw in. Barton and Tresize. Barton with a big thump down. Comes towards Rabbis. Left the footy behind though. So did Holwell. Back to Rabbis. He didn't take it. Now the ball comes out to Welve. Off a step towards centre wing. Wiseman tracks it over there. We'll have a little bit of space to pick it up. And then drill it along the boundary line. Good kick. Egan takes the mark.
No surprise, Chase.
No surprise. So now Egan called to play on. Goes along the line towards half forward. Muir with the sit. Oh, through Kittle over the back. Oh, Muir gets up and then falls down again. He copped one on the back of the leg, I think.
I couldn't see Mitch Herbison doing that.
Got a tussle on his hands too, I think, down at Drysdale. Mitch Herbison and the Bow and Eds boys.
How they going down there?
They were down by 4 points before. I'll have a look in a minute. Boundary throw in.
I'll have a look.
Barton gets it down again. Thump down. Back of the pack. Coming out of hold, said the umpire. Bell Post Hill will take the free kick at half back.
Will you have a look? You've done.
I just said I'm
all
doing
day.
it.
You've done nothing all day.
McNamara.
Oh, yeah, because you were riveting the first 40 minutes of hashtag this morning.
McNamara.
Modded by 20.
Kick over the top. Rabbis back towards McNamara. That would be a boy lover. McNamara around the corner, under pressure. Ball onto Boundary Road, out of bounds on the full. Brandon Gardner tells him all about it.
That'd be the biggest choke since Jan and the Votner. In the tennis.
Novotna. Jeez, you're pulling your sports guru out now.
That'd be the biggest choke in history. They were over the line.
So now, Wall from left half forward drives it long to Davis against Barlow. Barlow, good hand away. Sees it over the line in the left back pocket for Bell Post Hill. And we've played 27 minutes in the third term. Thomson 10-12-72. They lead Bell Post Hill 4-9-33.
What about St Mary's Leopold?
So umpire about to restart the play, throws the ball back in. Tresize doing the ruck work. Barton taps the ball
St Mary's
out
easy.
the back.
5 goals
Picked up and handballs back inside, goes back to Barton. He puts boot the ball, goes outside 50, 12. Can't take the mark. Wall has done nicely, picks the ball up, has options back inside. Hodgson looks up, goes back inside, just missed Gardner. Out the back, Davis picked it up, freed the hands, got it to Gardner. Gardner can stop, look.
Kick the goal,
run towards
Brandon!
goal, and
Missed
he
it.
has missed. Through for a minor score. So 10-13 now to the Thomson side, 4-9 Bell Post Hill. Lima going back for another kick. So Lima now from the fullback position. Game goes to the far side of the ground. Barton is out there with Kittle. Frees his arms, takes the mark, Timmy Barton. Can look up now and deliver the ball back into the middle of the ground. The kick had to be good. McNamara, best suited by the kick. He's up over the top and takes the mark as the siren sounds to end the third quarter.
Do you have a shot, Smitty?
Yeah, why not? 4-9 Bell Post Hill. They trailed Thomson, who are 10-13. Goal kickers to three-quarter time. 2 to Barlow, 1 each